What's going on, Virgo? It's your girl D here with 8th House Energy, here to bring you your first reading for October 2020. We just got out of Virgo season. I hope you guys enjoyed your birthdays. I do appreciate the love and support you show to the channel. Thank you so much. If you're new, welcome. Please hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell. That way you'll know when I post for all placements. And by all means, hit the like button if you resonate with the video. For those returning, as you know, the first video of every month represents the video that I talk about the planetary alignments. There's only 3 we're going to talk about for this month because those are the only changes that are occurring. So if this is a segment that you are not interested in, just fast forward through. Once you see all the cards laid out, then you can, join in. Otherwise, I'll get right into it. We have 3 major changes going on this month. We have Mercury going into Scorpio. Well, it's already in Scorpio. It went in on September 27th. And Mercury, is all about communication, as we know. All right. And Scorpio is the house of hidden emotions, hidden secrets, hidden feelings, things that you don't reveal to people. It's also the house of inheritances, wills, estates, probate, things that you're handling, after death for a loved one. Okay. It also deals with taxes too. So with Mercury there, Mercury being the planet of communication, there could be notifications coming out. You could be getting legal documentation in reference to inheritances, wills, estates, taxes, probate. Okay, that type of stuff you could be dealing with right now for a loved one who may have recently passed away, or for someone who's planning their will and things like that. Maybe some of you may be considering, let me put a will together. Some of you could be taking care of elderly family or friends, wills, estates, things like that. Some of you, this could be your profession, or some of you may have to deal with this with family and friends. So, for example, you can get something in the mail saying, hey, you overpaid, $300 in taxes. Here's your refund. Or it could be the opposite. You didn't pay enough. Or you may have to pay an inheritance tax. You may have inherited property or land or some type of estate of some sort, and you may have to pay property taxes on it. Could be a situation where someone didn't have a will and they have property, and now you have to go to probate court. So you could be waiting on that as well. Those are some examples. Another concern with Mercury and Scorpio is about hidden feelings, hidden emotions. If you know anybody who has Mercury and Scorpio, this is a person who's very private. They don't like to discuss their very personal situations. They just like to be private. This is somebody who you're not going to know where they live unless they want you to. And even if you know where they live, they're not going to let you, you're not going to be one of those type of people who just, they're not going to be one of those type of people where you just happen to stop by and they're going to answer the door. That's not going down. This is someone who's very private. They don't discuss their personal business, like whoever they're having sex with. If they're not married, then you won't know unless you're the person they're having sex with. Okay? They're very private. This is also someone who, is very careful what they tell people. You could be around this person for years and not know a whole lot about this person or how they feel about certain things unless they reveal it to you. So, these are people who are extremely private. And I know this because I have a Mercury in Scorpio. I don't invite people to my home. I just don't. My family comes here. Now, if you're somebody that I'm dating and I feel comfortable with you, then I may let you know where I live. But for a long time, when I used to be on a dating scene, I wouldn't tell people where I lived. There's no way you would know. And it was people who had a problem with it too. Why do you need to know where I live? I'll meet you out. Like that's a Mercury and Scorpio. You want to go on a date? No, you don't have to come get me. You don't have to come to my house. I'm going to drive my car. I'll meet you there. Well, why can't I come get you? Why can't I know where you live? If you stress me too much about that, I'll cut you short. That's a Mercury and Scorpio type of person. They're very private. Okay. This is the type of person who, is very private. Moving on. Another thing that we got to deal with this Mercury and Scorpio is Mercury's going into retrograde. Now, for those of you who are familiar with Mercury retrograde, you know what time it is. This is about old lovers coming back, of course, among other things with Mercury retrograde. We have to be careful with our communication online, on the phone. We need to be careful how we say things. Sometimes we process things that someone says to us, and we may take it personal, especially with this Aries moon going on and Mars is in retrograde. A lot of anger and resentment and frustration going on, especially with Scorpio. Scorpio is ruled by Mars, and then you have Mercury there, and we have in the pre-retrograde energy. So this is a recipe of a lot of mixed emotions, a lot of people frustrated, people revealing to you how they really feel about you, and you may have never known that this is how this person feels. People's hidden motives and intentions being revealed as well. Okay, so this is what the deal is. So we got to get ready for this energy. This is going to be going on all throughout the month of October, okay? So, you don't take an X back during Mercury retrograde. So don't do it, Sophia. Don't do it. Now, the next planetary alignment I want to talk to you about is Venus in Virgo. Venus is all about how you love. It's the romantic part of you. In a man's chart, his Venus placement will show the characteristics of the ideal partner that he would fall romantically in love with. Okay, so that's what Venus is all about. And then Venus is currently in Virgo. So all of us planetary wide are going to be experiencing energies of feeling love or for appreciation of art, beauty, compassion, all the beautiful things that Venus is about, but it's related to the energies of Virgo. Virgo is the house that deals with your self-discipline. It deals with your health. It deals with the public servants who work in our communities and in our governments to help us out, in our hospitals, people who work with the public, basically, right? And we also talk about your pets in this house as well, okay? Your health, your pets, your work ethic, your discipline. All right, so people are going to be getting into exercise regimes. People are going to be excited about doing that. People are going to be, a lot of artists of all types are going to be inspired. This is very inspiring energy. So you may feel creativity coming on. So you may want to do, maybe you were stuck and you couldn't paint something. You wanted to paint something, but you weren't inspired. All of a sudden you may get inspired. So artists all over are going to be inspired with this energy. A lot of people are decorating their homes. A lot of people have moved and now they want to decorate. So now they're looking for artwork or things to beautify their home because Venus is all about beauty. A lot of people are shopping for pets as well. I am one, considering, what I'm going to do in reference to a pet. So, these are some of the things that will be going on with Venus and Virgo. One more planetary alignment, that is Pluto in Capricorn. Now, Pluto is the planet of power struggle. It's the planet of intensity. Wherever you have Pluto in your chart, that's where you're going to have power struggles in your life. So, for example, if you have Pluto in the 7th house is about partnerships of all kinds, whether it's marriage or business partnership or politics or law or legal things. You're going to have power struggles in those areas of your life, okay? So, Pluto's in the house of Capricorn. Capricorn is the house of your career aspirations, your professional achievements. What people see you as. Hey, are you a doctor? Are you a nurse? Are you a pediatrician? Are you a barber? Are you a tarot card reader? What is it that people know you as? What is your reputation? Whether it's on a professional level or it's just, hey, that's Jack who lives down the street. He drives the green BMW. Or that's Mary. She has the beautiful breed of Doberman Pinschers. So how people know you and how people see you. Also, Capricorn rules government and authority. A prime example of Pluto, which is also about death and rebirth, Pluto in Capricorn is, we just acknowledged the passing of Supreme Court Justice Ginsburg. She passed away. So now we're in the process of looking for a replacement. So that is Pluto in Capricorn. Pluto is death and rebirth. Capricorn is about government and authority. And we know the Supreme Court is the highest court of the land, the highest authority of the land on all matters, right? So, with that being said, those are the planetary alignments that we're facing for this month. So again, Mercury retrograde's in effect. Check out some videos. They're all over YouTube about Mercury retrograde and what to expect and what to look out for so that you don't put yourself in a situation where you're taking back somebody who, doesn't deserve to be taken back, whether it's an old friend, an old lover, or an old family member. But emotions and feelings are going to be coming up about those relationships if they need to be resolved. You may just need to say to yourself, okay, it's over, let me let it go. Somebody might be reaching out to you. You might want to reach out to somebody. People may come to mind. This is what's going to go on with this energy, okay? So, with that being said, Let's get to your reading, Virgo. We have the overall energy as the Emperor in reverse. That's Aries energy. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. Aries energy. And then we have Capricorn energy, which is the Devil energy. And we have the Two of Swords, which is Libra. Moon in Libra. Okay? So, with this energy here, somebody's trying to make a decision. This is, This is interesting energy here, because the Emperor in reverse could represent immaturity. It could represent somebody who's corrupt in some way, shape, or form. But there's the Devil energy, which is toxic energy. But this could be somebody is afraid. Okay? This is what I'm feeling. Somebody's afraid because there's a decision that has to be made with this Two of Swords. And somebody is afraid that they don't have the control that they need to make this decision. Maybe they feel a loss of control in the situation, where there's a situation, person, place, or thing that is very toxic, that's tempting them, and they're not sure what to do. They feel out of control, is what I'm feeling strongly here. Let's take a look and see what's going on. So the current situation is the Ten of Swords. Okay, we have that clarified with the Knight of Pentacles. And that came out, the Knight of Pentacles came out in reverse. So I feel like somebody, there was a betrayal here and a connection ended. Okay, is what I'm feeling. Now, that's the current situation. Now, what happened in the past is there was some type of situation that occurred where somebody had to walk away with the Eight of Cups. Okay, now with the Eight of Cups, this is just not walking away, like I say all the time when this card shows up. This is the Eight of Cups represents the fact that you've walked away from this situation and come back to it numerous times. So this is why this connection was very toxic, and why you may feel out of control, or you may feel that this situation is controlling you, because it's a very toxic karmic situation. All right. And you're trying to figure out what to do. But the thing is I don't like this Two of Swords here, because I feel like you're taking into consideration the other person's perspective. And this other person is very controlling, and they're very toxic to your energy. Why, not Libra, why, Virgo, are you considering them? The reason I said Libra is because this is the Moon in Libra card. Why are you considering someone else who's toxic? You know they're toxic for you. Why are you concerned about their feelings? Is it because you're afraid that they're going to retaliate against you in some way, shape, or form? That's the only reason I would see why you would be concerned about how they feel. Other than that, I don't know why. Because they're very toxic to you. They're very controlling. I feel like a domineering energy. You walked away from it, though, in the past. You had some problems walking away from it. Like I said, it was very karmic and very toxic and very difficult for you to walk away. But you did. And in the recent past, we have Judgment in reverse. This is Pluto energy here. Here we go. This is Pluto in retrograde in Scorpio. Okay, Judgment in reverse, Pluto in retrograde. So this is an energy of this situation. You could be looking back at this situation, reminiscing about how difficult it was for you to walk away and the choices you had to make. Or you could be actually going through this right now. Or this could be a situation that you're going to experience sometime during this retrograde. Okay? The retrograde's going on to, I think, the second week of November. Okay? So we're going to be all in it all throughout October. We're actually in the pre-shadow stages right now. Okay? So Judgment in reverse. This is about making a wrong decision about a situation here as far as your emotions are concerned. Because remember, we just talked about Pluto. Pluto's a power struggle. So there's a power struggle here that you did not win. And we know there's a power struggle here because this is what's going on here. Okay? Control, toxicity, power struggle. Okay? So you're dealing with someone who's very controlling. So in the recent past here, I don't know if this person represents themselves to you. I feel like they may. Okay? But I feel like you contemplating this is the wrong decision, just first of all. It should just be a no. Move away from the situation. So in the recent past here, you're contemplating entertaining this again in some way, shape, or form with the Two of Swords. Okay? So this person may have reached out to you or contacted you. The crowning energy here is the Nine of Swords reverse. Let me show you it upright. The Nine of Swords reverse. This is where your head is at right now. You just want to relieve this stress. That's what the Nine of Swords reverse is about. Letting go of a situation that is tormenting, that gives you anxiety and stress. And you know, Virgos, when you stress, you stress. You guys got to be careful because you guys have stomach issues. You know, you can have stomach issues if you're not careful. Okay. So as far as stressing, you know, extreme stressing can pose health issues for you guys. So you guys got to be careful. With the in your fear, we have the Lover's energy in reverse. This is what's in your fears. So you're afraid to make the wrong decision, as you should. Or you are afraid, your fear is that you've made the wrong decision. As in considering this person, even talking to this person again. Okay? So yeah, you're afraid. This is why you're stressed out and trying to figure out what to do. How people see you or how this person sees you is the Five of Wands in reverse. So people see you as leaving that drama alone. A lot of people realize that your relationship, or they saw that how toxic your relationship was and how it took a toll on you. And people see you as, okay, you're not with this person right now. You've ended that with this person. This person could also see you as somebody who's no longer one of their options. Okay, because you could have been dealing with someone who was dealing with multiple people, or they could see, excuse me, they can see you as someone who has stepped away from the stress and the obstacles of the situation. Let me take a sip. They can see you as that. Now, this could be the person you're dealing with, or it could be people who know about your situation with that person. Now, in your hopes, you just want to be single. You don't want to be bothered with this person because it was too much hell and stress. But I feel like you have a weakness for this person. Where this person is so dominant when they come into your energy. It's like, they're like kryptonite to you. Right? Kryptonite to Superman for some strange reason. Now, the outcome is the Ace of Swords. So I'm hoping this is you cutting this shit off with the Ace of Swords energy. You getting clarity on the situation. Because again, you're trying to make a decision here. More recently, this person I feel like is trying to come back to you, or you could be reminiscing about this situation, like processing it, because you could have just gotten out of it not too long ago. So this could be you just, because, you know, Mercury retrograde brings back memories, okay? Doesn't necessarily bring back the person, but it could bring back the memories. It could bring back both, all right? So take what resonates for you. But I feel like in the end, you do get clarity with the Ace of Swords upright. And I feel like for some of you, you end up cutting this off. But in the recent future, and not in a recent, how can it be recent future? In the very near future, we have the Knight of Swords energy here. I'm concerned about this Knight of Swords energy here, because I'm concerned that you and this person are going to have a conversation. This person is not going to be honest with you. They're going to lie to you to say whatever they can to get back in, to get that control over you. This could also represent the fact that, you know, maybe there could be some type of confrontation, I feel like, between you and this person coming up. But this could also be you not accepting the reality of a situation. If this is just you, you know, in retrospection, this could be you not accepting your part in the responsibility. This could also be you taking this person back, hopefully not, but taking this person back and not letting people know. You know, not doing it on a hush. Like, for example, you could have broke up with this person, right? And it could be a period of time, doesn't matter how much, but it's Mercury retrograde. This person is showing up on your mind. You may even want to reach out to this person, so you might do it on the low. Where, you know, people who know you were with this person don't know that you're on the low still, you know, communicating with them. Or that they're on the low trying to communicate with you, and you're considering it. With the Two of Swords, you're considering it. So this could be you considering reaching out to them after you got out of this toxic shit, or this could be them reaching out to you and you're considering taking them up on their offer. Now, Virgo, you know the hell you've been through. You know. Your family and your close friends know the hell you went through with this person. Mercury retrograde is the time for you to bring closure to this situation in one way, shape, or form. Whether this person comes back into your life or attempts to come back into your life, or whether you're in retrospection looking at this situation. Okay? This is a karmic connection. This is the year of ending karmic connections. Each zodiac sign is dealing with it in a different way. This is your way. You were in a terrible Most of everybody was too. A very terrible toxic connection. You have gotten yourself out of it, but I feel like this person is trying to, or your temptation for this person is rearing its ugly head with this Mercury and Scorpio energy. You have got to be strong. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the extended. We're going to clarify these cards to get a little bit more insight on how you can do just that. How you can be strong, take back control, and move forward with your life so that you can be happy, okay? And not get back into this hell with this person. So if you would like to see the extended, it's in the link below. The link is in the box below this video. The link is to a Patreon membership, which is a monthly membership. Okay, it's $5 a month. You get to see all of the extendeds for all the videos for all the signs I've posted, and you have unlimited access to that. I do understand that some people don't want a monthly membership. So if you want to just watch the one-time video, it will still be $5, but you will need to email me at 8thhouseenergy@gmail.com. Let me know which video you want to view. You will have to send me $5 through the Cash app. Okay, and once I get that and I get your request for which video you want, I will reply back with the link so that you're able to see the video. All right, so the link's in the box below, and hopefully I'll see you in the extended. If not, I'll see you in the next video, Virgo. Peace out.